Hello, and welcome to WolfPack Talk, a podcast for Madison College community. I'm Dr. Howard Spearman, Vice President of Student Affairs. Today, we're doing a sort of virtual fireside chat with one of our students. We truly want to stay connected to you, and today, Tekema is going to talk about her transition to remote learning and how she is coping with the COVID-19 situation. Tekema, please introduce yourself to our WolfPack family.
My name is Tekema Balentine. I am currently a nursing student at Madison College. I attend the Watertown campus. I'm also a TRIO student.
That's awesome. You may not know this, but TRIO was a major part of my life as well. So I'm a TRIO alum. So that's great to know. So, Tekema, what does your community involvement consist of?
My community involvement consists of many things. I am a beauty queen. I'm Miss Black USA 2019. So prior to all of the shutdowns, I spent a lot of time in and out of schools, reading to children, advocating at our Capitol, accepting several awards around the city. So I'm pretty busy in the community.
That's awesome. I appreciate you being able to represent the community and Madison College on so many different levels. With that said, now that we're dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak and how we're going into remote learning on campus, have you taken any online classes in the past?
I have. I took, I believe, one or two courses I've taken online in the past.
How have you transitioned to online learning now?
Oh, man. Online learning this time around was far more difficult. I think I became very comfortable in the classroom. But my instructors have made it as smooth as possible. They've all done their best in learning how to use all of these different web techniques and these different systems that we're now required to use for clinical. So it's been a lot smoother than I anticipated.
I'm glad to hear that the transition has been somewhat smooth for you. With that said, we always want to keep it real for our WolfPack family. So what has made it more challenging for you?
I think the biggest challenge is just having an instructor that has maybe struggled with technology in the past. And when you're going in person, you're able to work around those barriers. But now that everything is mandatory online, there are just a few hiccups that I'm sure we'll get over. But other than that, it's been totally fine.
So this is the end of our first week of our remote learning experience for the entire campus. So tell me a little bit about something this first week that you would consider to be positive.
Well, I took my skills exam yesterday, my final skills exam yesterday. It turns out I'll be getting an AB in my skills class. So that's really exciting. This week didn't completely tank my grade, so that's awesome.
I'm glad to hear it. As the Vice President of Student Affairs, that's always good to hear. So when it comes to our WolfPack family and your peers, do you have any advice for them regarding remote learning?
I think my biggest piece of advice is just to stay motivated, keep on top of your calendar date. Don't let a day slip by without you knowing that it happened, and to just try to work ahead as much as possible, because the more you can get done, the less you have to cram at the end, and nobody likes to play catch up. So I say to just stay on top of time and be proactive.
That's excellent advice. Thank you for sharing.
Absolutely.
My next question is around your personal journey. What have you learned about yourself in this journey to online education?
After this first week, I'd say that I've learned that I'm capable of doing more than I thought I was capable of doing. I thought that online learning was going to be so much more difficult, especially in the first semester of nursing school. There are so many things that are required of you and so many different assignments to keep track of. And when you don't have your peers to give you that reminder, when you aren't, with your instructor weekly or daily to have those reminders, it starts to feel like you have so much more to do until you remember that you've been doing that the entire semester. So, yes.
I understand. Thank you. In conclusion, what are your plans after Madison College?
I'd love to earn a nursing degree and get out into our medical hospitals and work in labor and delivery or med-surg.
Tekema, we want to thank you for your time today. And WolfPack family, we also want to thank you for listening in. Please share your comments and questions. And above all, stay safe and healthy. Take care.